There's a way that I want you to view discipline. And I want you to think about discipline in this particular way that I'm about to tell you. Discipline is merely self respect, having self respect at the highest level. Meaning that true discipline, of course, is keeping up habits that are only going to push you further in the direction that you want to go. Therefore, to show the highest self respect for yourself, you need to keep up those habits. Keep up those habits of buying a dip or learning more about your investments that you're into, regardless if it's crypto or not. And that's how you maintain that self respect for yourself because you're not going to let yourself down. Welcome back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, everyone. That place where we follow the breadcrumbs to wealth. And in this video, I was right. I was really right. I said, and this I'm talking about that, but I'm also going to be talking about some of the positions, about 5 positions that I believe are still great positions to have, and that I believe are going to make people money. Well, these positions, a few of them, I'm trying to see if a few of them might surprise you. No, I don't think any of them will surprise you. But I am going to give price predictions on each and every one of them, kind of to gauge, let you guys see where things could possibly go. Again, this is just my opinion, and this is not financial advice. If this is your first time here, stopping by the channel, I want to thank you for giving me the time of day, because this is not by coincidence that you stopped here. But only thing I ask from you is smash that like button. All the people that peek in, you may watch for a few minutes, smash that like button. It does nothing but show appreciation. And if you want to stick around and stay, by all means, please subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you don't miss a video. Okay, guys, what am I talking about today? We're going to cover a few things in crypto, but I really want to go through these 5 tokens and tell you where I think they're going to go and what I think. One thing is, if you guys remember from the video that I did yesterday, and it's up on the screen, one of the things I said is after the feds, after the feds did their 50 basis point cut, I said you can look for, I would be happy if Bitcoin was to hit 62, 63,000 by the day's end. And we did just that. Actually, it just touched 63,000 today. Our fear and greed index, I'm going to show you that in a minute, because that did go up like I predicted that it would. And I'm glad that it did, guys. I really believe that this is great. This is great for crypto overall, and that a lot of our bags and a lot of the preparation that we've done here on this channel with our bags and, buying those dips whenever we could, you're going to be happy that you did. You're going to be happy that you did. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about that. Also, if this is your first time stopping by, or if it's not your first time stopping by, once you take a look down below, I have a lot of great discounts on cold storage wallets. You remember I told you guys, you want to get these cold storage wallets, either a Tangent or a Ledger. Preferably I use Tangent because that's where I hold a lot of my cash, all my cash, well, actually. But you want to get it now, because as soon as everything really starts going crazy, it's just starting now, but once it really starts going crazy, a lot of these wallets are going to be out of stock. You're going to have to wait. So get them while everything is just heating up. Also, take advantage of the merch deal I have below with the code Freethinkers 64. You get 15% off. All right, guys, let's jump over here and check it out. Guys, look at this. Let me move myself out the way. Look at this. We got a fear and greed at a 44, so we're moving up. That's all I want to see, whether it's an inch or a mile. I just want to see us moving up, so things are looking good for that. Check out Bitcoin. Bitcoin is rising. It is rising, guys. The market is now reclaiming things. Bitcoin, oh man, up 5% in one day. Remember what I told you guys? That's just one day. So for all my beginners out there, this is all the proof you need that you have to pay attention to current events. You have to pay attention to current events in order to make the best moves in your investments, whether it's crypto, stocks, or whatever. So just the news yesterday of the rate cut has look at the confidence that has come back into the market. Remember what I told you guys? It takes a lot to move this needle. So that's hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions are actually coming into Bitcoin as we speak. So that is great. I'm looking for Bitcoin to get a all-time new high, guys. The last one, let me see, all-time new high that was reached in March. We was headed towards 74,000. I'm not gonna get too overconfident, but if things continue like this, we continue getting some positive news. I mean, we got some great news now, and you see it's already moving it. I could see things going right back at least to 70,000. I would love to see 70,000 by next week, even sooner, possibly. But again, you never can tell with these things. You really never can tell. But I'll just say, take what we have right now and enjoy it. So honestly, I'm looking for an all-time high to be swooping in here before the end of this year. Actually, possibly. I mean, put it this way: if the elections go and the person who gets into office is someone who's crypto friendly and they've already let everyone know that they're for crypto, then you can forget it. It's gonna blast away. Things are going to really take off. Things are going to take off. But in the short term, I'm looking for a new all-time high for Bitcoin. So, yeah, that's what we got for that, guys. And who else I want to talk about? I want to talk about Casper. News about Casper, guys. I'm sure you guys heard they are on a new exchange. They've been listed on a new exchange. Actually, this is a U.S. based exchange. They're new, and I had talked to these people. Actually, guys, I actually had a chance to talk with these folks, and so I knew about this right here. These people right here. You never can tell who you're talking to, though. So, but I did talk to these people, so I knew that they were coming to list these guys. I'm just glad that they're here. So this will be a place where you can. This is a new exchange, by the way. So this will be a place where you guys can pick up some Casper as well. And I think the more people, and this is bullish for Casper. This is really really bullish because now it opens it up and makes Casper more accessible to retail investors. So I think that is a great thing. My prediction for these guys, actually, Casper, and some people, a lot of people out there might look at me and say, "You crazy? You crazy? It's going to do way more than that." But I'm just going to be real conservative here at a $3 or $4 price range for Casper, and that could change. I'm be honest, I could change that, but right now, looking at the way things going, as long as things stay on track a little bit, I'm looking at $3 to $4. Hopefully $1 at least by the end of this year, or at least close to it, 75, 80. 90 cents somewhere up in there. So I'm really looking for that. For those of you looking to pick up some Casper, you can do so on that website that I just showed you over here. And I did post this on my Twitter page. Guys, if you want to follow me over on Twitter at Mr. Foresight 64, it was on the banner at the on the right corner. So this is definitely one you want to take a look at, guys. You can pick it up here. You can pick it up on Uphold. And you can pick it up on Mexi, places like that. But of course, once you pick it up, and this goes for any token or coin that you hold, you want to get it on a cold storage wallet. I cannot state that enough. You need to put these your investment on a cold storage wallet because I'm looking at, I mean, just look down in our comments a lot. These bots and different things trying to take your money. Guys, if you got it in a cold storage wallet, you have nothing to worry about. So make sure you do that. So I'm looking at that for Casper. It's a great day for Casper. I honestly just want us to hit an all-time. I want us to break this 20 cent mark. I actually on MARGEX, and you guys can trade on MARGEX as well. Get up to I believe it's a 50% leverage, and I have a code down below as well for you guys. I actually have an open trade on this. I'm trading long on this, so I'm looking for it to break an all time new high, especially with this new exchange listing. So Casper is definitely one I got my eye on, guys. And for those of you that still do not have any Casper, or you haven't yet been able to stack anymore, now's a greater time as ever. Um, Before it really breaks that all-time new high and start heading up to 25 cent, because once we hit that new level, I don't foresee it coming back down. You'd be lucky if it actually comes back down to levels like this. And currently, right now, let's just say you're a big wig and you want to spend some big money, and you want to grab 100,000 tokens. You're looking at $17,000 for 100,000 tokens. 100,000 tokens, guys. That's nothing to sneeze at. And why a lot of you might look at this and say, "Oh man, that'll set a brother back like a big dog." Yes, it might, but let's think about this. Once cats will start reaching those all-time new highs and really start heading up to the dollar, stuff like this is going to be non-existent. It's going to be non-existent. So I know a lot of you, and I want to talk about that because I know a lot of you was looking to get 100,000 tokens. But get what you can. That's what I say. Get what you can. Now, let's jump over here and talk about another one. Now, actually, I'm jumping the gun on this one. I'm going to talk about one I haven't talked about in a while. We're going to talk about Aerodrome Finance. That's right. We're talking about Aerodrome. Reason I'm talking about Aerodrome as well is someone asked me down in the comments a few days ago. They said, "Have I given up on Aerodrome Finance?" No, I haven't. But there was really nothing to report. Sometimes, guys, when things are just beat down in the ground, I like to make a lot of, when the markets are really depressed like they've been for like a month and a half, 2 months, I like to make more mindset videos because that's what it's going to take for you to continue to buy the dip and for you to get in the right mindset. Get in the right mindset. I don't want you guys ever, and this is a thing to remember about your investments. You don't want to ever get to the point where it takes a YouTuber or someone else to keep you bullish about your investment that you did your research on. I'm always bullish on Aerodrome Finance. It's just really nothing to say. But if I want to talk about it today because I want to show you the proof is in the pudding. Look at it right now. Look at it. It's up 14%. Aerodrome Finance is up 14%. And why don't you look at this, guys. Now, right here, it was down to 50 cents just on the 6th. Now, think about all those people that bought in around this 50 cent mark. Look how far they're up. Look how far they're up. This is the importance of buying the dip when you believe in a project. When you truly believe in a project. Yes, their inflation is crap, honestly. But that doesn't mean there's not money to be made here. That doesn't mean that. We can hit $10 with this particular token. That's great. But you don't want to get over bullish and say, "Well, I'm just going to wait for $10. I'm going to wait for $20." That's how you miss out on getting some profits. That's why it's important to take some profits and have these checkpoints in your mind on when you're going to take those profits. So we look at Aerodrome and we come down here and we say, where we at? All-time high, $2.33. I've talked to community members that say they just wanted to get back to $2 so they can get some of their money back because a lot of people bought in right around probably $2.33. So their bags are hurting if they haven't already sold at a loss. Hopefully they didn't. But look here, $2.33. It's actually 65% down from its all-time high. But I can tell you, with news that came out yesterday, you're going to see more money now. Retail investors come in and buy. I'm going to be honest with you, the institutional investors, these big dogs, they've already bought in. They already bought their bags. That's where the smart money is. That's what I try to preach on this channel. Get you to a point where you become that smart money. Like, yeah, I'm not buying right now at 80 cents. I bought back here when it was 50 cents. If it make $10, cool. But I tell you this, if it makes $4 or $5, you should look at taking some just a little bit of profit, because you've seen certain tokens get hit over the head worse when everything is down, and this happens to be one of them. So, but I still think this is a great investment. You can pick it up over on Coinbase Exchange, Uniswap, Gate.io, KuCoin. This is another good one. They are actually a money maker, market maker for um, the base network. So this is great. Base network is one of those networks. It's one of those that's going to be around for a long time. The base network, they're going to be around a long time, guys. So Aerodrome Finance, you definitely want to check that out. Let's check up ICP, one of my favorites. One of my favorites, ICP. Again, this is another one. Look at the month. It was down up in here. I'm screaming, buy ICP. Look at it, it was $6 just on the 6. And this is like one of the biggest down points where you could have got it for like $6.84. And then you look at Aerodrome Finance was at 50 cents on this same day. So you can tell everybody was thinking the same thing around this particular date. But I still think this is one that's still at $8.30 because this is your retirement plan right here. If you want to use it as a retirement plan, or you just want to make some money, I still see this reaching triple digits. $110 at the very least. I see it reaching that. Again, that's just my opinion when I look at everything that they got going on. These guys are the future. Internet, computer, they are the future. I talk to a lot of people, even when I'm not online, about retirement goals and different things. This is definitely the one. I tell them what you want. Again, you guys saw the video I made. I have like 600. I have 600 of these staked over on NNS, and I'm generating. I think I'm going to be generating around 13 a month, maybe. I think, yeah, somewhere up in there. 13 of these tokens a month. I have to look back on that. But this is one you want to look at, guys. If you want to do some research on it, do your own research. But you also want to look back at a lot of the videos I did on ICP. I've done more than a few. I actually did a review. I broke down some of the things. And I broke down, for those of you that are looking to have an added check when you retire, or even now, of some income that's coming in every month, check out my videos on these. They are definitely something you want to pay attention to and actually do your own research with it, but play around in the sandbox that they provide so that you can see how you can make extra money a month income right now, just sitting on your butt. So this is a good one, guys. You can pick these guys up anywhere at all. Coinbase Exchange, that's where I pick mine up. I believe you can get them on crypto.com. And you got 29 pages here where you can pick them up. So this is one of those particular tokens that is easily accessible to the masses. And when you come down here, you look at their all-time high of $750. Do I see us going back to that? No time soon, if I'm going to be honest. Even though this is going to be a really, really big bull run that we're about to have. But $750, I don't know, that's kind of steep. I'm just going to be very conservative on this. And I'm saying triple figures for sure. Triple figures for sure. And then don't act like you guys can't use that. Because I know I can. So, ICP, I'm telling you guys. And last one I want to check on is one I've been telling you guys about too, because these are the ones that I kind of like beat down your down your throats. Potenza Tau. Look at this, guys. It's up 18%. Guys, do you remember, and I'm going to go back a month on this. Do you remember back around where we had the 6? There it is. I was telling you guys about Potenza Tau, like, oh, it's a steal. You want to get in on Potenza Tau. Back here on the 6, it was $222. Do you guys remember that? And I made some really you know, I took some time to make videos on these guys because, for one, there's something that the masses can use. They'll be good for people in general. And I'm not going to go off into what they are about. Check out my videos on Potenza Tile. These guys at the very minimum $4,000. And I'm not just plucking that out my tail, but at the very minimum, when it comes to AI, these guys are going to be the leaders. They are the leaders. They have the same amount of token. They're scarce. 21 million is all it would ever be, just like Bitcoin, which makes it a scarce asset. You're looking at $3,000 to $4,000. I'm saying $4 max if we don't get up there where everybody's predicting us to go this bull run with how massive it's going to be. But everything's setting up just like it did 4 years ago. Everything is setting, lining up perfect, just like 4 years ago, guys. Last rate cut we had was 4 years ago, right before the massive run up. So with the crypto. So it's happening again, except this is an even bigger cut, but we have bigger problems too, right? So this is definitely one. Do I think it's too late to get in on this? Not if I'm saying it's going to be over. It's going to be worth thousands of dollars. Not at all. You don't. I know $376 for a lot of you guys. That's no sneeze in the park. So you put $50 in, whatever you can spare. But if you can spare a hold an entire token, that's great. That's like holding an entire Bitcoin right now. You tell me you wouldn't want to hold a scarce asset like this. Potenza Tau is really, really going to shock people. I don't know how much it's going to shock people because people seem to know. Because if you look, 18% headed toward 19% that it's been up. It's up 26% for the month. You're looking at an all-time high of $767. Yes, it's going to go right back past that. And now that we are at a point where things are starting to pick up now, bar any problems or any kind of bad news that comes out, guys, you're in a great position with this one. Currently, you can pick this up over on Binance, biggest exchange in the world. Kraken, another big one. KuCoin, Gate.io, Mexi. I get mine, and look at this, you can get it on crypto.com. I know a lot of you got crypto.com, but I got mine on Uphold. I got mine on Uphold, and news on this, you can hold it in your Tangent wallet now. They have added that, but I just can't figure out how to send it over there yet and that's not on the Tangent Wallets end. It's something on Uphold's end that I'm still looking into. I might have to contact them guys, but this is definitely one, guys, you want to expose your portfolio to, especially if you either don't have any AI narrative driven tokens, or even if you do, you want the granddaddy right here, Potenza Town. So, guys, you guys let me know, what do you think of these picks? What do you think of those price predictions I gave you? And of all those picks, do you hold any of them? Do you hold any of them? And if not, what do you hold? What I want to know this particular episode is, I want you to look at your portfolios and you tell me what's in your portfolio that's that weighs your portfolio that you have. Where's the bulk of your money on, and what narrative or what particular asset? For me, it's Casper, over 300,000 Casper, so that's like the bulk of it. But I've actually narrowed my portfolio down. Like I told you guys, another habit to do is, before things really rip, you want to start bringing things in, bringing it down a little bit. I checked. I think I have like 9 tokens now in my wallet. Just 9. I felt a little bare too. I'm not having like 20 or 30 particular tokens. I have about 9. Yeah, about 9 or 10. About 9 or 10. So anyway, guys, this is a great day to be alive. It's an even greater day to be in crypto. So you guys let me know what you think. To the next one, I'm out.